John Legend had been a coach on The Voice for several seasons now. This means that he has formed a close relationship with OG coach Blake Shelton. So when Blake announced that he would be leaving the show after the next season, John was bound to have a reaction. What did the singer have to say about it all? Read on for more details. It is an interesting situation. On the heels of Blake sharing that he would not return to The Voice after season 23, 3 new coaches were announced. They will join him for his final year, and sadly, Legend will not be one of them. He is exiting the series at the end of this season. Along with him, Blake's wife Gwen Stefani will not be returning, and the same goes for newbie Camila Cabello. Taking over their chairs is returning coach Kelly Clarkson and 2 newcomers, Chance the Rapper and Niall Horan. Despite this, John still had some sadness about Blake's exit. Well, he's been doing the show for 22 seasons. It'll be 23 when he's done, and you can't do something forever. We're gonna miss him, though. He's been the heart and soul and anchor of the show for a long time, and he's a friend of mine, and I really enjoy working with him, Legend told Entertainment Tonight. Despite the sadness, John and Blake have great things ahead of them. Blake will be able to spend more time focusing on his music, his TV show Barmageddon, and enjoying his wife. Similarly, John is exiting as his wife, Chrissy Teigen, has a baby on the way. She is expecting the couple's 4th child as their 3rd. Jack never made it earthside. Finally, they can relish the most time together as a family along with their 2 other children, Miles and Luna. Unfortunately, fans of The Voice are not thrilled with Blake leaving. It does not help that John Legend is also departing the series after being a staple for years. Now they are threatening to give up watching the show when Blake leaves. As John said, he is the heart and soul of the series, which debuted in 2011. The only OG that will be left once Shelton exits is host Carson Daly. Is that enough to keep viewers tuned in every week? Maybe John Legend will return after Blake's departure. For over a decade, The Voice has thrived as a premier platform for discovering musical talent, and much of its charm can be credited to the vibrant dynamic between its coaches. Among them, Blake Shelton has been a cornerstone since the show's inception, his quick wit, southern charm, and unparalleled success with contestants making him a fan favorite. But as Shelton prepares to bid farewell after 23 seasons, his departure leaves a noticeable gap in the Voice family, one that his fellow coaches, including John Legend, will deeply feel. Legend, who joined the show as a coach in 2019, has built a strong camaraderie with Shelton, despite their contrasting musical styles and personalities. The 2 share a rapport marked by mutual respect, playful banter, and a shared commitment to nurturing new talent. With Shelton stepping away, many are curious about how Legend feels about the exit of this country music titan and what it might mean for the show's future. On the surface, Shelton and Legend couldn't be more different. Shelton embodies the quintessential country star with his cowboy boots, laid-back attitude, and hearty laugh. Legend, on the other hand, exudes an elegant sophistication befitting his classical music training and illustrious career in R&B and soul. Yet these differences have only added to their chemistry on The Voice. Over the seasons, fans have watched their good-natured ribbing evolve into a genuine friendship. Whether they're playfully sabotaging each other's pitches to contestants or exchanging sly jabs about their careers, their interactions have been a highlight of the show. In interviews, Legend has often spoken fondly of Shelton's humor and authenticity. "Blake is one of a kind," he once remarked. "He has this incredible way of making everyone feel at ease, and that's such an important quality, not just as a coach, but as a person." Shelton, in turn, has praised Legend's talent and professionalism, calling him a class act and jokingly envying his EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony status. Their mutual admiration is evident, making Shelton's departure all the more bittersweet for Legend. When Shelton announced his departure in 2022, Legend was among the first to express his thoughts. While he acknowledged that Shelton's decision made sense given his long tenure, Legend also admitted that the show wouldn't feel the same without him. "Blake is the heart and soul of The Voice," Legend said in an interview. "He's been here since the beginning, and his presence brings so much to the show: his humor, his energy, and, of course, his incredible knowledge of music. Legend has highlighted how Shelton's ability to connect with both contestants and audiences has been a key factor in the show's success. Blake has this way of making people feel comfortable, and that's such a gift, he explained. He's a mentor in every sense of the word, and it's going to be hard to imagine The Voice without him. Legend has not shied away from discussing the emotional aspect of losing Shelton as a fellow coach. While their rivalry on the show has often been played for laughs, there's an undeniable respect between the two artists. Shelton's departure marks the end of an era, and Legend has acknowledged that it will take some adjustment. It's always tough when someone who's been such a big part of something steps away, Legend shared during a press conference. Blake has been a constant, and his presence has grounded the show in a really unique way. We're all going to miss him. Beyond the personal loss, Legend has also reflected on how Shelton's departure will impact the dynamics of The Voice. As the longest-serving coach, Shelton has been a mentor not just to contestants, but also to his fellow coaches. His extensive experience on the show has made him a leader and a stabilizing force, particularly as new coaches rotate in and out. Blake knows the show inside and out, Legend explained. He's like the captain of the ship. Losing that institutional knowledge and that sense of humor is definitely going to change things. However, Legend remains optimistic about the future of the show. One of the great things about The Voice is its ability to evolve, he said. Blake's leaving, but the essence of the show helping artists grow and shine will always remain. As one of the more seasoned coaches on The Voice following Shelton's departure, Legend may find himself stepping into a larger leadership role. While he acknowledges that no one can truly replace Shelton, he is committed to continuing the legacy of mentorship and camaraderie that Shelton helped establish. Blake has set such a high standard for what it means to be a coach, Legend said. He's taught all of us how to connect with contestants and support them in a way that feels genuine. That's something I hope to carry forward in my own way. Legend has also expressed a desire to honor Shelton's contributions to the show. Blake's impact on The Voice is undeniable, he said. He's not just a coach, he's part of the show's DNA. I think it's important for all of us to celebrate that and keep his spirit alive in what we do. As The Voice prepares for a Sheldon-less future, Legend remains optimistic about the show's continued success. He believes that Shelton's departure, while bittersweet, opens the door for new opportunities and perspectives. Every change brings new energy, Legend said. While we're all going to miss Blake, I'm excited to see what the future holds for the show. It's an incredible platform, and there are so many talented artists out there who deserve to be seen and heard. Legend has also hinted that he hopes Shelton will return as a guest coach or mentor in future seasons. I don't think we've seen the last of Blake on The Voice, he said with a smile. He's too much a part of this family to stay away for long. For John Legend, Blake Shelton's departure is more than just a professional change, it's a personal one. Over the years, the two have built a friendship that transcends their roles on The Voice. Legend has often spoken about the joy of working with Shelton and the lessons he's learned from his fellow coach. Blake has this incredible ability to be himself, no matter the situation, Legend said. He's taught me the value of authenticity and how important it is to stay true to who you are. That's something I'll always carry with me. As Shelton steps away from The Voice, it's clear that his impact will be felt for years to come. And for John Legend, the loss of his friend and colleague is a reminder of how special their time together has been. I'm grateful for all the memories we've made, Legend said. Blake may be leaving the show, but he'll always be part of The Voice family, and he'll always be my friend.